hey, what's up? What's up, guys? It's so nice to see you. I'm back in the studio here. It's been like what, couple weeks since I've watched episode 1. I'm 2 episodes behind. I'm planning on watching these. So I'm excited to do that with you all. I'm excited to continue this journey. If I remember correctly, first and foremost, never trust the top. Second, Neo as Boston is dear lord. Third, I'm very convinced that Mew, that's his name, right? Mew is a demisexual, just based off of my own experience as a demisexual. I'm just excited to see where that goes, because you don't see very many demisexual. Well, you don't see. I don't remember seeing a demisexual in a BL. Hey guys, if you don't know, I do have a Patreon over there, and I just announced during my vacation I learned a new skill, how to program AI chatbots. And I'm currently in the process of making one that's called BLBot, so that you'll be able to chat with them. So if you want to learn some more about that, make sure you go over to Patreon. Also, I do have all of my Patreon only posts over there with many of the BLs, especially Japanese and Korean BLs that we can't watch over here. It's as little as $2, so I try to keep it as low as possible, and I've always tried to. Thank you guys so much for supporting and being awesome. Let's watch some OnlyFriends. Don't trust him.
ขอเบอร์ไว้ได้ปะ
Neo and Mark.
ปกติก็ชินกับคนเมาตีกันน่ะเนาะมีคนมาขอเป็นแฟนกันในร้านเราก็ต้องแฮปปี้ใช่ไหมมีคู่กันหมดทุกคนแม่งมีแฟนอีเชื่อมก็มีกูก็มี
จะมีแฟนไปทำไมวะพี่สนุกไปเรื่อยๆดีกว่า
What is this? The Office suddenly?
ก็อยากได้อะพี่ก็เลยต้องเล่นใหญ่หน่อย
I too like to make it huge.
ว่าพี่หาเครื่องวางทำกาแฟสวยๆมาวางได้นะแล้วก็ตรงนี้เอาชั้นวางสื่อมาวาง
We did. This guy is so not important that they didn't even give him a microphone.
มึงเป็นแฟนกันแล้วมึง
Hey Boston.
ติวขอเตือนมึงไว้อย่างหนึ่งนะว่าคนใหญ่ท็อปเนี่ยไม่เคยคบกันเกิน3 เดือน
จริงเหรอวะ
Why you stirring the pot? Oh, you're right, because you like him.
คนอย่างมันแม่งเลือกได้อยู่แล้วแต่ว่าตอนเนี้ยมันคงรอให้ได้มึงก่อนอะ
มึง
Dude.
จะบอกกูว่าที่เขาขอกูเป็นแฟนอ่ะกูยังไม่ให้เขาหรอ
ก็อาจจะใช่
มึงไง
Boston, you stirring the pot.
ตายสถิติของเขาเลยก็ได้นะเว้ย
กูก็อยากรู้เหมือนกันว่าถ้ากูไม่ยอมให้เขาเนี่ยเขาจะทนไปได้นานแค่ไหนจะอยากเป็นแฟนกับกูหรือเปล่าเพราะมึงไม่ต้องห่วงเว้ยกูเนี่ยนะไม่ยอมเป็นเหยื่อใครง่ายๆหรอกเว้ยมึงกลับมาพกเหล้าอีกแล้วหรอติดเหล้าเกินไปแล้วนะเว้ยให้มันสดชื่นนะมึง
No, but if you're saying that it peps you up and gets you back to neutral, then yeah, you're addicted. That's literally the definition of addicted.
กูคงห้ามมึงไม่ได้หรอกเอาเบาๆหน่อยละกันกูต้องเป็นแผนกฉุกเฉินให้มึงตลอดเลยเนี่ย
ไม่ต้องเป็นห่วงกูหรอกมีแฟนแล้วอะ
ถามจริงเหรอมึงมีอะไรกับท็อปหรือเปล่าวะดูไม่ค่อยชอบเขาเลยอะ
กูก็แค่เป็นห่วงมึงกูไม่อยากให้มึงรีบเพราะแค่อยากมีแฟนด้วยบางทีมึงอาจจะมีคนดีๆเข้ามาก็ได้อะแต่ก็นั่นแหละมึงชอบเขาจริงเหรอ
ไม่รู้ว่ะ
I don't disagree with what he said there.
เขาก็เป็นคนแรกที่กูรู้สึกแบบอยู่ด้วยแล้วใจสั่นอะ
Ow.
ถ้ามันทำมึงเสียใจอะต่อยมันหมดหล่อแน่
กูที่สุดเลยเพื่อน
He said friend. Friend zoned. Just so we're clear though, in a demisexual world, it could turn out, in a demisexual world, it's almost a requirement to be a friend first before the relationship. So it's not exactly a bad place to be. Uh-oh, jealousy.
ไปก่อนนะเว้ยมึงมีอะไรก็โทรมา
ไปไหนอะ
เราจะพามิวไปเที่ยว
Well, I don't like him. 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 I don't trust him. Listen, if a man starts isolating you from your friends who you've known a lot longer, don't trust him. That's a huge red flag.
อ้าวแซน
Hey.
ไม่เห็นมึงเลยนะช่วงเนี้ย
Listen, first, I don't know who's giving you fashion advice here, but don't wear sandals and jeans, please.
ว่างๆมานั่งแฮงเอาท์ห้องกูดิ
He's truly not a gay man.
นอนด้วยบ่อยปะ
People often.
มีบ้างแต่ไม่บ่อย
แต่กูพาคนมานอนด้วยบ่อยนะเสียงดังด้วยนอนได้เปล่าจริงเหรอพูดเล่นไอ้สัสแต่จริงๆถ้ามึงจะย้ายมาอยู่กับกูอะ
Yay, laser tag. I prefer paintball.
พาเรามาเล่นยิงปืนแบบเนี้ย
Laser tag is a pedestrian's version of paintball.
จะได้ทำอะไรได้สะดวกแต่เราเล็งใครไว้ให้พลาดนะ
I don't like him. I don't like him.
ก็ลองดูดิ ถ้าบุกมาไม่ดี
I like him. Hey.
ท็อป
Yes? Oh. Pew pew. You're dead.
ท็อป
This guy.
ที่เรากล้าขอ
That's not gonna register. It's not gonna hit the beam with a little sensor. Oh my.
ท็อป เอาจริงๆวันนั้นเราอายนะ ที่ท็อปขอเราเป็นแฟนกลางร้านแบบนั้นน่ะ
That's right, Henny. Make him work for it.
เราขอโทษ วันนั้นเราใจร้อนเองอะเราอยากทำอะไรก็ทำแต่เอาจริงๆท็อปก็ยังไม่ได้ตรงสเปคเราทั้งหมดอะแล้วสเปคของมิวเป็นแบบไหนอะ
Not this.
ก็หลายข้ออยู่นะ เรายังไม่รู้เลยว่าท็อปจะผ่านเช็คลิสต์ของเราหรือเปล่าอะ
This man is a demisexual. He said I got tick mark.
มั่นใจเกินไปเปล่า ก็พอตัว งั้นจีบเราใหม่ได้ปะ ไม่ง่ายนะ ชอบอะไรยากๆอยู่แล้ว
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
แต่เราว่า เรารู้จุดอ่อนท็อปแล้วนะ อะไรอะ
Huh. Damn, I could see all this music in a club. Denied. Denied. Love him.
สเปคผมไม่สูงเลยพี่ ผมไม่ใช่คนเรื่องมากอยู่แล้วอะแค่ข้อแรกเนี่ยนะ ต้องให้เกียรติผม
I remember you saying that before and it being all over the table.
ต้องเข้ากับเพื่อนผมได้ ก็คือต้องไม่มีความลับต่อกัน ก็ไม่โกหกกัน
Lying is the quickest way out of my heart. This man is down bad. Did you ever, like, tell him what we got going on here? Please let first be a stripper, for the love of God.
แนนมานี่หน่อย
I've never been to a strip club, not because of judgment or anything like that. I can't imagine me actually enjoying my time there. The physicality of it doesn't really interest me. Visually, it wouldn't really interest me.
โทษครับพี่
Again,
ไปแล้วอะ
demisexual
ไปไหน
stuff.
อะน้อง
ขอโทษนะครับ
เดี๋ยวก่อน
ขอโทษนะครับ
Like, I'm more like, please don't touch me. don't touch me. Except for you.
กูก็อยาก
You
รู้
can
ไง
touch me.
ว่ามึงมาทำเที่ยอะไรที่นี่ มึงเป็นเอเจนต์ขายยาเหรอ
Oh my. Careful. We don't want you to die by horns falling on you. Wait, I just saw the boom. Hold on. Hi. Hello, boom. Hello. I feel like I should have paid for this. Holy hell. I don't know who to stare at harder when it comes to. Oh my. oh my. I feel like I have to go back and say yet again, I didn't see anything inaccurate about that. Where did I stop?
เฮ้ย
He looks so
ค้างคนนี้
cute.
ไปก่อนเลยนะ
Oh.
เขาถ่าย
Just got a glass. Was she an alcoholic? So many
ไม่
questions.
ต้องตอบก็ได้ถ้ามึงไม่อยากตอบอ่ะกูขอโทษนะ เสียค่าเสียขาอะไรแบบนี้ป่ะ
Oh. Hello? Oh, everybody's here. Okay. Hey, Neo. Nah, I still don't trust him. He's gonna hurt my demisexual heart.
เฮ้ย เดี๋ยว
เชื่อมพี่ครับ เชื่อมโอเควันนี้เชื่อม
That was a bad dive.
โอ๊ยเฮ้ยเจ็บ
Does this hurt?
ขอโทษมึงทำเป็นเหรอ
Dude, he's letting this go a little further than I would have. Well, okay, that's not true because it's Neo. But if I were to be pursuing somebody. Hi. Y'all are too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It looks like a tongue that way. You drop some. Is that a gun in your pocket or are you just stabbing me? He said, hold up, I got a towel right beside me.
เขียนไหมหยอง
hinky
หย่องพ่อ
head.
มึงอ่ะกูไม่ได้หย่องแล้ว
Oh, right. The story. Cameraman. Follow. Damn. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. I love him. Oh, I love him. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart. You gotta get out of that. Unfortunately, this is a very common story. I've definitely fallen into the trap. I think we've all fallen into. I mean, you see, it's a vicious cycle, right? Because, and it really is in real life too. Because there is you see it with Neo and Top. That's one iteration of it, and now it's moving on to Boston, and I forget Mark's character's name. But you see it, like it's just a vicious cycle, and then at some point, if Mark's character doesn't recognize it, then it can continue on, and that is the unfortunate reality sometimes. Until typically they sometimes. I mean, I should say this: there is a difference between that and wanting more of just enjoying that lifestyle or maybe just not getting attached emotionally. Like sometimes that's a real genuine sexuality, of course, and that's not me trying to say that it's not. It's more about what your true feelings are versus how you're acting, like that incongruence there. And so the fact is, you know, Mark's character right now is in this state where there's an incongruence between what they want and what reality is, and sometimes we trick ourselves into thinking that this is what we really want when that's not necessarily the case. And you know, the sooner you recognize that, the sooner you can get out of that situation and start discovering. But some people don't get out of that situation, and they do kind of follow that path for a while until they meet that someone maybe that does pull them out or makes them think differently. I'm not saying that either is right or wrong. I'm not saying anything. Polyamory does exist. Aromantics do exist. You know, those are all valid sexualities and sexual identities. I'm just stating that part of growing up, part of understanding, part of growing up is trying to figure out what you like and how you like it, and you know, all of these kind of things, how you feel romantically, sexually, all of these things, and that's part of the discovery of the young 20s of the, you know. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not a valid, and maybe that's not, but just based off of what they're showing us, there looks to be an incongruence here, and right now we're kind of seeing that cycle of Top to Boston to Mark's character. I've fallen into it. I mean, it's kind of, it's not a trope, but it kind of is a trope. I mean, you often hear of it, like you sometimes, I mean, it's been called different things throughout the years. You know, it's yeah, hookup culture kind of, but not fully. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Let's go. What are they?
เฮ้ยท็อปเป็นอะไรอ่ะไม่สบายเหรอเปล่าอ่ะเราแค่นอนไม่หลับเลยกินยาช่วยโซฟาเรามันนอนไม่สบายใช่ปะไม่เกี่ยวหรอกมันเป็นปัญหาเรื่องของเรามานานแล้ว
Which is
ยังไงอ่ะเล่าให้เราฟังได้นะ
In fact, that's encouraged.
เราเป็นโรคนอนไม่หลับอ่ะเลยนอนคนเดียวไม่ค่อยได้ท็อปเป็นนอนคนเดียวไม่ได้มาไม้ไหนอีกอ่ะ
Careful.
ตอนเรายังเด็กพ่อแม่เคยทิ้งให้เราอยู่บ้านคนเดียวแล้วไปงานเลี้ยงคืนนั้นมีไฟไหม้แล้วเราก็ตื่นขึ้นมามีควันเต็มห้องหลังจากนั้นเราก็เลยนอนคนเดียวไม่ได้ในหัวมันรันตลอดเวลาว่าจะเกิดเรื่องอะไรขึ้นตอนที่เราหลับ
So we wouldn't diagnose him with insomnia. We would say that he has severe anxiety caused by trauma. It could be PTSD, depending on how it presents itself. Insomnia is the symptom, not the diagnosis.
เราขอโทษนะพี่ท็อปไปหาหมอมายังอะไปมาแล้ว
It really depends on how it's presenting.
เราโอเค เดี๋ยวเราก็นอนได้
Because it could be PTSD if he's having like if when he lays down and falls asleep he's kind of thrown into those moments again. That's PTSD. It could just be anxiety where he just gets super worked up and anxious about falling asleep, which then causes him to stay awake. But insomnia is not the diagnosis. It's not the disease. Insomnia is a symptom. If you look at depression, insomnia is a symptom. It's something that you can look at and go, well, it could be this, just like I'm doing right now. Like in my mind as a clinician, I would want to figure out which it is, like how is it presenting itself, so that we can tailor the treatment plan towards whichever it ended up being. Because if it's anxiety, it's one thing, because you could tailor it in certain ways. A lot of the treatments can be somewhat similar, but PTSD would do more in the line of trauma therapy, traumatic therapy, and you would work through it in a slightly different way, just trying to work through the trauma instead of working through anxiety. Anxiety, there are sleep medications, of course. You got to be careful with sleep medications in general, though, because they can be addictive. But they do exist. It might not even be a sleep medication. If it's anxiety, it could just be an anxiety medication, which there are plenty of. Just really, like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot that it could be at this point. Yeah. It's got my mind going. Yeah, it could. I'm thinking that it's likely. Some of those medications can work for PTSD as well, though. Especially if the anxiety is going up high enough. Because here's the thing. That's the thing with a lot of mental diseases, is that there's a lot of comorbidity. And there's a lot of overlap between them. So if you look at, for example, depression and anxiety, you'll find that a lot of people who have depression also have anxiety. And that's something that, remember, diagnosing mental illness is still a relatively new thing. So we're always trying to, and things are constantly getting better. We're always trying to find better ways of classifying and diagnosing, but we're also, like, things are getting better and things are always changing because it's still relatively newer. Anyways.
ถ้าเรานอนด้วยอ่ะท็อปจะหลับใช่ปะ
He's like, after I took my medication, it could have easily been a way for him to get under the sheets with him and cuddle, but you was good in recognizing and reading the body language.
กอดเฉยๆนะห้ามทำอะไรมากกว่านั้น แค่ได้กอดนิวแล้วก็หลับแล้ว
I like that little, look at that, his little thing here. I like that. That was good acting. You could see him thinking, and then I should have thought that was hotter than it actually was. Sex complicates things. That's not a joke. Like, it's fun, and here's the thing. Like, it's fun in that moment, and it's great. It's glorious. It feels amazing to release all of that energy. And quite honestly, I don't know. I can speak for myself in this regard, but for me, it is connecting with a person on a whole other level. And maybe that's just me being me because of, like I've stated so many times, I am a demisexual. This is the first series that I've actually felt like I've been able to talk about it a whole lot. But when it gets to that point, like, it just feels like a whole new level of connection with this person. When there's something more involved, at least for me, there's something magical about that. I am excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to have continue these conversations and see what we're talking about and what else happens in this. This is a very complex series, and I love it already. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you had any of these experiences, I love hearing from you guys and chatting with you all in the comments and everything. And I'm excited to continue on. Take care, be safe out there, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.